We're always told not to get attached to a case, but you can't help it.
Decades after a little girl was murdered, investigators have solved the cold case. How genetic genealogy was used to crack the case, it's our top story on Newswatch 16 at noon. Good afternoon and thank you for joining us. I'm Elizabeth Worthington. It was a case that rocked the city of Hazleton 57 years ago. A little girl walking to school, kidnapped, raped, and murdered. All this time later, state police just announced this morning they know who killed Marise Chiverella.
And what happened to her ushered in a change in this community. Whether you like it or not, the way you lived changed after March 18th of 1964 in Hazleton. And lastly, this has been a day that this family has been waiting for nearly 58 years.
Newswatch 16's Amanda Eustice was at that news conference that just wrapped up. She's live in the Hazleton area with more. Hey, Amanda.
Hey, Elizabeth, that's right. This case has been a long time coming for the Chiverella family, and state police say they now know who kidnapped, raped, and murdered Marise and Chiverella in 1964. Now, it is this man. His name is James Paul Fort, and he's now deceased. Now, here today inside the HAZLE Township Commons building, dozens of family, friends gathered to learn the details of the investigation. Law enforcement members also were in attendance who covered the case spanning several decades. Now, Fort was just 22 years old at the time he took Marise off the street when she was walking to school. Her body was found in a strip mine pit in HAZLE Township nearly 58 years later, and with new technology, Marise's killer was identified through genealogy. Her siblings say justice has finally been served.
Now that we know the individual, it gives us a sense of closure. Not full closure, we'll never have that, but a sense of closure that we know the individual that did it, and that the individual isn't out committing the same crime and hurting other young girls like Marise.
And police tell Newswatch 16 that Fort died of natural causes back in 1980. We'll have much more up on the investigation coming up on later editions of Newswatch 16. For now, Amanda Eustice, Newswatch 16, reporting live in Luzerne County.
Amanda, thank you. And a key break in this case came from an 18-year-old who developed a fascination with genealogy when he was just 10 years old. Eric Schubert was at that news conference today. He used what's called genetic genealogy to help state police pin this on James Fort.
I was 18 years old when I started working on this case. Now I'm almost 21, so this is something that I've been working on this for a very long time, to say the least. So it's certainly something that I know is going to stick with me because I spent so much time on it. I've been working on it practically my entire undergraduate career so far in college. So the people on this team mean a lot to me. They put so much into it. We worked as a team, and we, in the end, found the answers that everyone was looking for.
We will have much more on this case, including how this young man helped crack the case, coming up later today in team coverage of this story on Newswatch 16.